Welcome to a new video. It has been a while since the last review, so today we are going to take a deeper look on this nice flavor booster. So this is cake batter from Capella. This concentrate comes in two versions. If you are in the United States, you can easily find both of them, but for the rest of the world, you will likely only have access to the V2 flavor only due to shipping restrictions. Now, cake batter is a very unique flavor. The idea behind it is to create something very sweet and buttery. Since this is a batter, there is also some crust or dough flavor, but the oily sweetness is what you will mainly taste, especially if you try the original one. For the V2 version, they have toned it down a bit, but it can still get out of hand very easy at higher ratios. And I say that because if this flavor is used for anything other than an accent, then it will take over the mix and just make everything taste oily. So it is more of a flavor booster, as I mentioned earlier, rather than a flavoring. It will enhance your custard and cake recipes very well when used at low ratios and introduce a new depth to the recipe. Now next, these are my recommended ratios of use. For the original cake batter, for a solo mix, use it from 1% up to 2% for a mild mix and 3% to 4% maximum for a much stronger e-liquid. For the version 2, here are the ratios again for a solo mix. And now moving to the most commonly used ratios for creating e-liquids. If you have the original version, then use it from 2% up to 4% maximum for the e-liquid base and from 0.25% up to 1% as an accent or booster. For the version 2, the ratios are a little higher. Use it from 4% up to 6% maximum for the base and 1% for an accent and 2% as a side or secondary flavor. Now, instead of making a new recipe from scratch, you could use cake batter as an accent inside your old recipes to give them a nice flavor boost. It will work almost in all custard and cream recipes, except the very fruit-heavy ones. I also prepared a recipe which is a combination of two older recipes to show you for inspiration. So here it is. It is another custard e-liquid, and I couldn't miss the chance of making a new custard since Capella's cake batter works well with them. This time we are going back a few years ago to the trend of strawberry cheesecake e-liquids with this custard inspired from that time. This recipe uses the cake batter V2 since it has a better availability and also because it is much less intense than the original one, and in this case it's a good thing to let the other flavors come through more. The fruit used here is a strawberry ripe from TFA, but as always this is just a suggestion. Most fruits will work great in this recipe. Now finishing this concentrate, it is a very useful flavor to have if you like making custard and cake recipes. I recommend getting first the cake batter V2 since it will give you a milder introduction to its taste. If you have anything to share with us too about this flavor, as always leave your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you again with something new next week.